First opened in the millennium year of 2000. There's a look at Comerica Park here in Detroit. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Minnesota Twins and the Detroit Tigers. It's Tigers baseball, and it starts right now. Josh Collmenter starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's going to have his rough outings from time to time. ERA last year just a little under 4. But the thing about it is he's going to take the ball. Give me the ball. I'm going to take my knocks, but I'm going to keep you in the game, and that's what I'm looking for him to do in this ball game. Keep him in the game, give him a chance to win.
Jonathan Schoop is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here. Stepping up now, number 99, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Minnesota, catcher, number 99.
First pitch of the ball game is swung on and missed, and that's how we'll get things started this afternoon. Harold, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, this is the last game before a 9-game road trip, and it's important to win that last game before you go off on a long trip like that. 9 games is a long time.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Number 34 finds it. A throw down to first, 1 away. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep this winning streak rolling, Harold?
Matt, this is a scary lineup. They've got power and they have speed. They score runs in all different ways. They hit the ball in the ballpark, and they score on balls in the gap when you have a runner at first base. That's what speed, power combination can do. This is a very tough lineup.
So coming to the plate, number 4 comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third, right fielder, Michael Lee.
Digging in, Michael Lee. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm going to give him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
The windup and the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Martinez to the track, to the wall. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year as the Twins take a 1-0 lead.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing 1 more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
Stepping in now, David Lee.
David Lee.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Hill looks up, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as the Twins have taken a 2-0 lead.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Mike Trout.
And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
You talk about a pitcher's umpire. If you're working both sides of the plate, you have a tendency to be pretty effective with Matthew Ross back there. Look, there's no doubt he's a pitcher's umpire. If I was pitching in this game, I'm sending him a taxi, making sure he gets there safe.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2. And now pitch on the way. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Twins 2 and the Tigers nothing. Aubrey Thayer gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he's going to have his rough outings from time to time. ERA last year just a little under 4. But the thing about it is he's going to take the ball. Give me the ball. I'm going to take my knocks, but I'm going to keep you in the game, and that's what I'm looking for him to do in this ball game. Keep him in the game, give him a chance to win.
Harold, these Twins, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Oh, it's remarkable watching them right now. Everything's clicking. To win 8 games in a row, you have to have timely hitting, great pitching, all the cliches you want to throw in there. Well, in this streak, they're doing it.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. He's the team leader in runs batted in coming into this one. He just has a knack for driving in runs, whether the runner is at first base or he's at second or third. It just seems like he's always driving the guys in. He even told me, when I get to the plate, I'm in scoring position. That's the kind of mentality he has, and it works.
Edgar Anders is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. And, boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. There's a belt high strike to even the count at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 2 out, nobody on. 2-1 pitches. That circle change swung on and missed. 2-2.
Matt, he's 1 pitch away from striking out the side. Now, that's a shutdown inning. Your team gets your runs, and then you go back and shut them down.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon Business Person Special following this. Now at the plate, Carlos Gomez. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Designated hitter, Carlos Gomez.
Into the windup and the pitch. And Gomez will reach. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
8-game streak. He's swinging the bat really well.
Left fielder, Matt Joyce.
Here's Matt Joyce now. He went deep in the contest last night. Bounced slowly back toward the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Tigers.
And
I'm looking at Nick Castellanos. You know, this guy was a top prospect in high school, and everybody knew he was going to be a solid big league player because he always had that cannon arm at third base. Still makes all the plays, and he's got the big league arm now in the big leagues to show it off.
Here's Steve Pearce now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. Comes set with the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. Castellanos barehanded. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned. Now that's a Gold Glove caliber play there.
Barehanded grabs might be one of the best looking plays in baseball. It not only takes tremendous body control and focus, but the fielder also needs to have a quick and accurate release to make an out. A highlight reel play there for sure.
Here's Howie Kendrick as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Trying to cash in here in his first at bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. From the stretch. Hard hit ball to short. Scope has it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Standing in now, number 99. And this one's in the dirt.
0-1's the count.
And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
When it's raining out there and you're trying to reach back and throw a fastball, it's very easy to lose grip on the baseball. You have to focus that much more and make sure you're keeping the moisture off your fingertips in between pitches.
Here comes the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Only chance is a bare hand. It's in time. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. Twins forced to settle for 1. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Twins 3 and the Tigers nothing. Digging in, Vargas. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Hit back toward the mound. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit and the box scores. But, man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Nick Castellanos now. His average coming into this one is just barely over 200. So he'll be looking to turn the page on a slow start here. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. 2-0. Here it is. 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Digging in now, number 34. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night, and the runner will get back standing. First pitch of the at-bat. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Well, that's a nice infield single. And was he flying down the line or what? But, man, you used to say, hey, he's smelling that base hit right there. He was digging for that hit.
Here's Jonathan Scope now as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Let's take a look at the Twins defensively, brought to you by Majestic.
Second.
And in the outfield, Mike Trout. May as well say highlight Mike, because every night it seems like he's putting on a highlight reel play. He can go get them left, right, center, climb a wall like Spider-Man if he needs to.
So digging in now, Ty Kelly, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 0-2 once more. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Has a look, now the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Striding in, Derek Hill. He was hitless in the shutout last night. And he just misses with a curveball.
Bases loaded, no outs, and they get 2 outs, and it looks like you're 1 out away from getting out of the whole inning. You got to come up with a big 2-out hit here. You don't want to walk away with the bases loaded, no out situation and not score.
A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Well, here we sit, 2 on, 2 outs, 2 strikes.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So the Tigers leave them loaded. Still down 3-0. Digging in to try it again. Number 4. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Number 4.
And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Hard hit ball towards the hole, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. So that leadoff base hit means considerable speed aboard to start out the inning.
You know, it's not often a guy sits in a count 0-2 and gets a base hit, and the pitcher still feels like 0-2, I got a battle. But that was the case here as he battled back and got a hit down 0-2.
In now, Michael Lee. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it. They're going to try to wave that runner around third. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
Into the box, David Lee. Swing and a line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Lee is on his way home. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Now a 5-0 lead.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Ready for another chance? Mike Trout, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Line toward right center. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Oh, and the highlight reel catch there, no doubt. He laid out to sacrifice his body, brought it in, and secured it all the way to the ground. You know his pitcher really appreciates an effort like that.
Here's Carlos Gomez. Now a bunt attempt here. On to first, and there were two down.
Up next for the Twins, left fielder, Matt Joyce.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Joyce. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one.
Matt, it looks like he was sitting there getting ready to jump on the first pitch fastball, and they pulled the string on him and threw him a changeup and just got him out front. Now I don't know what he's thinking up there at the plate or what he might be looking for. He could be pretty confused right now.
Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Well, that almost looked like he set him up. Back-to-back changeups. He swings through the first one. Looks terrible. And then the next one, he drills it for a base hit. Maybe set him up. Wanted him to throw that changeup again.
Into the box now, Steve Pearce, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Well, if I'm pitching, I got to be shaking my head. That's the last thing I'm thinking is he's going to hit a ball down and away and handle it as well as he did to get a base hit.
Here's Howie Kendrick. 3 across so far in the inning and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Anders going back onto the bullpen roof and gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Well, he clearly did not miss that one. He got everything behind it, drove it out of the ballpark. I think he was just looking for that pitch and didn't miss it.
Now the Tiger skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. And he'll probably be running over a few of these pitches in his head tonight, but will depart here. Edwin Diaz is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Diaz.
Standing in now, number 99. Swing and a liner, but foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there. Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Again, a 1-2. pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Number 34 recovers, and that ends the inning. But it'll come at a cost as 6 cross the plate. 3 of them on this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's the Twins 9 and the Tigers nothing. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brandon Montano. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And there's ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And Kendrick will make the play on it for the first out. Still far too early for any semblance of a race to take shape, but we'll give you a look anyways at our standings here in April. Striding in once again, Edgar Anders. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
The 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, that's an ugly swing right there. And they haven't been getting on base. They're not doing much of anything right now. And I tell you what, they got to figure out something to make an adjustment, or this game could get ugly quick.
And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Well, you see there on the graphic, he's at second with his second double of this young season.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Lifted in the air to right field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Now to the plate, number 4. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Third baseman, number 4.
Pitch on the way. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, that's a high pitch he's swinging at right there. Even if he makes contact on that, Matt, I think it's a pop-up. He's probably not going to drive that ball. That ball's so high out of the zone.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And low and inside with a fastball as he's got a hot-footed out of there.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Number 4 goes quietly leading off the 4th. In now, Michael Lee. Grounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And a foul pop behind the plate. And he makes a terrific catch behind the plate as he turns around to glove it for the second out. Digging in and looking for more, David Lee. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Martinez. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Down go the Twins in order, but they'll live with it as they hold a 9-0 lead. Back now with Harold Reynolds and
Leading
Dan
off the fourth
Plesac,
inning
Matt
for the
Vasgersian,
Tigers.
as it'll be Nick
Third
Castellanos
baseman,
to start out the
number
inning.
9.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Into the box, number 34, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. No runs, 3 hits, 1 error for the Tigers thus far. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now. And that misses for ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. That's wide, 2-0. And that's in there, 2-1.
Well, he threw him a little 2-0 curveball right down the middle, but 2-0, he's clearly sitting on a fastball that he wants to drive right there. That's not the pitch he's looking for.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
That ball's right in front of you when you're running to first base, and you're just going, please sit down, please, please.
Kelly.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ty Kelly. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it. Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
And the throw will come in quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here.
Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. You got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise through this thing, and now look at him. Boom, boom, base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
Stepping in now, Derek Hill, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. No runs, 5 hits. 1 error for the Tigers thus far. Way outside. Nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Ready for another shot now, Brandon Montano. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Out of play. Here it comes on 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Ready with another 2-2. On the ground up the middle. He's got it. The underhanded flip. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Into the box now, Edgar Anders. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add it. And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Tigers get just the 1. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Minnesota leads this one 9-1. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Kelly is there. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next for the Twins, the designated hitter, Carlos Gomez.
Here's Carlos Gomez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground out to short. Schoop is there. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Up next for the Twins, left fielder, Matt Joyce.
Here's Matt Joyce now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Twins are down on 4 pitches, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Here's J.D. Martinez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now. That's a nice controlled 2-strike approach. You cut your swing down, and all you want to do is see the ball and hit it.
Vargas stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Fly ball out toward left center field. Trout giving chase. 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The third baseman, number 9, Nick
Castellanos now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. A breaking ball taken on the inside corner.
2 tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
Pierce camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2. Ready once again, number 34. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit. 1-1. Here it is. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. A runner on first with 2 away. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, he's really been good all game long until that one. He was definitely not trying to hit a guy when he's got 2 strikes on him. It just appeared that it got away from him.
Digging in once again, Jonathan Schoop. And with 2 men on here, I'm rather surprised they're sticking with him at this point. I feel like we can all see the exhaustion from all the way up here.
Yeah, I think it's time to go get him, Matt. We're seeing a guy that's given all that he has, and I just don't see any sharpness left in his stuff at this point.
Well, the bullpen is active, so we'll see if they make the move soon. Too tight with that one. 3-0. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Now batting.
Ty Kelly. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So they load the bases on just 1 hit, but 3 men are left stranded. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Twins are in front 9-1. Here's Steve Pearce now. Rain continues to fall here in the 6th.
Steve Pearce.
First pitch on its way. This is line to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Well, they've had a game plan. They've been really aggressive. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch. They're not laying off, and it's paying off for them. They came here with a mindset they were going to be aggressive, and we're seeing them execute.
Into the box now, Howie Kendrick.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
Martinez is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out.
Now batting, number 99.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 99. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Anders is in pursuit, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The batter, number 4.
Striding in once again, number 4. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. High in the air out to center field. Hill is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Twins are down on 4 pitches, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Kevin Chapman will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Kevin Chapman.
Ready for another shot now. Derek Hill comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Derek Hill.
Weekly hit to 3rd. Gonna be a tough play, and he's set down 1 away.
Now batting.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Brandon Montano comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Swung out and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Edgar Anders is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
2 out, nobody on. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. Now the pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Down in order go the Tigers. They trail big. It's 9-1. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Digging in to try it again, Michael Lee. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, David Lee.
Digging in once again, David Lee. Into the windup and the pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Kelly onto the grass, and that's the second out of the inning.
The center
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hard hit ball to short, taken in by Scope. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Twins are down on 4 pitches, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Randy Johnson enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Randy Johnson.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Right fielder, J.D. Martinez.
A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch. Hey, if you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Standing in now, Vargas. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Way in front of that fastball. And he will get there at first, so he reaches on the drop third strike. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike. Nick Castellanos now. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Matt, here we are, double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get 2, right? But he comes with the fastball right there. Now nobody knows what to see. This is going to be an interesting at bat. Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now at the plate, number 34. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Ready with the 0-1. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
I mean, wow, swing the bat a little bit. I think he's been a little bit too patient right here. Those are pretty good pitches, and now he finds himself down 0-2.
2 out with the man at first. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
1 left for Detroit. They trail big. It's 9-1. Ready for another chance? Carlos Gomez. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First delivery to him on the way. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, this at bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Well, that graphic there tells you all you need to know about this particular ball game. 9-1 is our score as we draw ever nearer to the end of this one. Ready once again, Matt Joyce. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Sent on the ground out to second. Kelly is right there on to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Now batting, first baseman Steve Pearce.
Here's Steve Pearce now. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground to third. Taken in by Castellanos. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Matt Cain comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
18, Matt Cain.
In now, Jonathan Schoop. He'll lead things off against Matt Cain. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
One of the toughest pitches they hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Ty Kelly.
He swings and grounds it to short.
Throw over to first. He'll take care of him, and it's a good start to the inning for Cain. There are 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder Derek Hill.
Striding into the box, Derek Hill. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Takes a knee-high fastball. Cain's ready. Here's the 0-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail big. It's 9-1. At the plate, Howie Kendrick. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Howie Kendrick.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Kelly ranging up the middle. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, number 99.
Standing in, number 99, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Hit in the air to right field. Martinez has a read on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, number 4.
Now to the plate, number 4. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Hard hit ball to second. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Jay Lee enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Lee.
Now in the box, Brandon Montano starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Striding in, Edgar Anders. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
In now, J.D. Martinez as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Well, that's why you grind out every at-bat. You don't want the game to end on your watch. He gets the base hit, extends it, and we'll see what happens the rest of the way out.
Now a throw over. Runner back standing. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. Keeping particularly close tabs on him. Stepping in now, Vargas. He swings and grounds it to short. Reined in. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Man, they're making it look awful easy out there. That's 9 wins in a row. That's right, 9 wins in a row. And by the way they're playing, I see no reason why this streak is going to end anytime soon. They're just playing great baseball.
9-1 is the way this one ends. Aubrey Thayer earns his first win of the season. Josh Collmenter was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Twins. 9 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Tigers, 1 run, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes. A reminder that for travel through downtown Detroit, pick up the People Mover train outside the stadium. at the Grand Circus Park Station, located just beyond the right field gate on Witherell Avenue.